everybody, and welcome to round 5 here of Global War 39 Ultra, Operation Ultra. And we are well and truly joined into the war. Everybody is in it, and lots of shooting going on. So it's just going to show you the Japanese build here of 83. So we got 12, 12, 12 for 36. And then we got these two 4. Takes us up to 44. $6 sub 50, 56. And a $16 carrier, 72, 82. All right. Or this is 11 actually, so it's 83. So that's our max right there. And a free Siamese infantry. So that's spending every dollar. So we have 7 shooting battles and 2 walk-ons. 7 shooting battles and 2 walk-ons. So we're going to show you the shooting battles here. So we have transports here, 2 transports. They're going to be picking up these 4 boys, and they are going to land here. They don't even have to move a C zone. They're just going there, and we're going to have a couple of bombards helping us out. And this guy here is going to go in as well. Up here, we've got artillery, 2 men, and one of the fighters from here, from the Shoho, is coming in there. He's a veteran fighter. We also have New Delhi here, and that's going to be Mr. Airborne. So he can fly. He's got a range of 6 because of the air base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can land back in Calcutta. I'm just going to put him there because I know he's done. So that's the airborne in there. We've got this battle, 2 SNLF and 1 Siamese going in there along with a veteran fighter. Then we had, you see these combat lines here, we had a couple of naval tacticals coming all the way up here to join the 5 planes that came from Shanghai. And they're all kind of at the end of their legs here, but enough to get back a bit. We're hitting the CCP, and we're going to be hitting them with these 2 units and these 4 units, as well as all the air power. So we're going to move them in there. This is kind of hard to do. It's a big table. We do have a bonsai die taking place in this one. Going there. And I guess I should use my bonsais over here, because you just never know. Maybe that 1 extra pip will work. Now bonsais, if you're not really familiar with them, you can only have max 2 in a battle and 3 per turn. And they're great dice to have. Get them from Historical Board Gaming. Not expensive at all, and they'll bury us all. Those things, they'll last forever. And up here, well, we've just kind of had it with the commies. So our veterans are going to go mop things up there. And then we've got some fun stuff going on. We've got these 2 transports. They're going to come up. They're going to go 1, 2, and 3. And they're going to land here. Or are they? No, you know what? We're going to land them here. That's better. And they're going to pick up 4 units, including an SNLF and 3 regular infantry. And then the Shikoku is going to come and join them for a bombard and kick the Russians out of there. So that's all the shooting that we've got. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battles where we're shooting. We got that walk-on, and we have 1 more walk-on. Actually, we have 2 more walk-ons. I guess we have 3 walk-ons. So here we're just going to be grabbing with this transport here. He's got a naval base. He's going to grab 1 guy, and he's going to go 1, 2 to Guam. He's going to pick up Guam for free for $1. So that's always handy. And the last ones, you can see these combat air. Oh, look at that. Yes, we are loading up our veterans with a heavy artillery, and these 3 transports are going to come down 1, 2, 3, and we are going to hop into Northern Australia, because why the heck not? And ostensibly these are non-combat moves with the rest of the fleet, but we'll just do it now. Meanwhile, we're going to have 3 destroyers are going to come down and join the fleet, along with 2 submarines. Again, that's pretty much all non-combat, but just to get that out of the way. We got some more non-combat happening as well. But let's start rolling some dice here, and hopefully all these battles work. The CCP one kind of has me worried, but maybe we'll get some good luck on the dice. Okay, so here we've got 2 bombards at 4. So we'll start with that. And I decided to haul out the orange dice here to match my orange, pumpkin orange pieces here. So we got 2 at 4. Well, that is a great start. Okay, so that's going to kill him. And obviously that does get to return fire, of course. He's going to use a white die, 4 or less. Oh, well, c'est la vie. All right, so there we go. So Madras Falls. And now we've got, this one here is going to work. Up here we've got 2 at 3, 1 at 2, and 1 at 6. So 1 at 2, 2 at 3. Look at that. And then we'll white dice again. Oh, I got to quit using that dice. Killing all my Japanese land forces here. But that's going to get rid of them there. And now we got this one. So we got 3 at 2 and 1 at 6. So 3 at 2. Ooh, look at that. And 1 at 6. I'm not using the white dice anymore. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, I was Chinese. I probably shouldn't use the green die. That's the color of their units. So there we go. Okay, so that cost us 3 infantry. And to take those 3 territories. So that's, I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did. So we'll go up here now. So we've got a battleship bombard at 6. Let's see if that works out here. It certainly did not. And then we've got 1 at 3 and 3 at 2. So here's the 3 at 2. It's cocked, but it wouldn't have worked. And 1 at 3. Oh, there we go. All right, we'll give the Russians a black dice. Oh, for Pete's sake! You're welcome, guys, for all the great rolling I'm doing for you on defense. Yeesh, 4 rolls, 4 hits. It's got to end, got to end. Okay, now we got 3 veterans. So this is 3 at 3 versus 1 at 4. Here we go, 3 at 3. All right, well, look at that, we got 2 hits. I'm going to transfer that over to another battle. And 1 at 4. Oh, finally. I didn't want to lose a veteran there, but hey, it's war. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. All right, so once again, we've got to repeat 3 at 3. Another 1. And 1 at 4 for the commies. Oh, well, there goes a veteran. First veteran loss of the game. Okay, now comes the big battle. I saved the big one for last. We have a bonsai charge. We've got 3 artillery and 2 mechs. So ostensibly I've got 6 at 3. Okay, so 6 at 3. That's all my orange dice. And we need lots of hits here in the first round. We need lots of hits. Whoops. All right, excuse me for just a moment. Oh, dropped one on the floor. That's a long way down after a long day. Okay, so, hey, we got some hits here. And another hit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That is very fortuitous. So 3 hits. That's very good shooting. Okay, and now we have veterans. And they're shooting at 7. And tactical shooting at 7. The naval fighter is at 6. So we've got 6 at 7. And 1 at 6. 6 at 7. So 1, 2, 3. Same number of hits. And then 1 at 6. 4. So that's 7 hits total. And we will not complain about that. Okay, so we got 7 hits on the CCP. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus an artillery is 9. Okay, so they get 9. We'll use the black dice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 at 4. Oh, this could hurt. Oh, this does hurt. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Wow. 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 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just have a lone artillery versus... I'm going to be losing some planes here, I think, folks. He's got a man and an artillery left. That was insane. Both of us, actually. Both of us had insane dice rolls. All right, so I've got 1 at 3. Oh, I used the wrong color die. Well, no more of that. And I've got 6 at 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, that's it. I only needed 2 hits. He's got 2 dice left at 4. Oh, well, do I care about taking that territory? No, I don't. I don't care. We're just going to lose that. So it's going to stay with the CCP. And they will be... Oh, wait a second. They're going to be back, though, won't they? They're going to be back if I don't take that. And they've got like $8 or something to spend. So, you know what? I got to take it. And I'm going to lose... Well, I just built a naval fighter, so we're going to lose that naval fighter. I think I have to do that. That's sad, but there it is. Okay, so these two guys only have movement of 1. This is the only place they can go. So they're going to go there. And then we have all of our veterans. They have a range of 2, but they're going to go there as well. So we're going to just put everybody in here. Okay, so that's a non-com for those. That was a bloody battle. All right. Okay. So everything else is non-com here. So I'm going to get rid of these combat things, get them out of the way. I've already non-commed my air transport. The bonsai dice. Put them over here where I'll see them for next turn possibly. All right, so some non-combat maneuvers. Get rid of that. We've got the medium bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll just put him in Tokyo. The medium bomber went to Tokyo. We have 3 subs. And they are going to go up to Sea Zone 125. We've got 2 destroyers are going to come back to 125. We got 3 submarines, and they are going to go 2 spaces to 129 or 129. Okay, there's that. We've got this transport is going to come up. It can go 3, 1, 2, and then back here 3. It's going to take 2 guys and drop them off here in Kwangtung. Kwangtung. Oops. You stay in the Carolines. Defend. Defend. We are going to have one... Actually, we're just going to drive one of these boys up to here. So this is a mech. So I'm just going to grab a mech really quickly. And the mech is going to drive up and join these planes here. There's a little cannon fodder in case this guy had any crazy ideas. All right. Get rid of all this. All right. Hey, now these planes are going to land in Calcutta. Both of these veterans, they have plenty of room. They just came off the boats, went in one. So plenty of room for them. Fleet's staying there. Those guys are dead. These destroyers are going to come back to Sea Zone 70. And the destroyers hidden by the dice tray are also going to come back to... They're going to go to 70? No, they're going to go to 85. Right. Put the Dutch back on there. If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. And I think... I believe that is everything. So I had these guys here. These guys are in here now. Okay. Well, I am just going to pause the video here and tally up what Japan is making. And that should be it. I don't think there's any more movement to be done. I think everybody is where they're supposed to be. So just give me a moment. All right, so that was an instant for you. That was about 10 minutes for me. But here we go. This is what we got. So we're up 1 here in Australia. They're down. We went up 4 in India. We went up 2 in CCP. We went up 3 up here in the Manchuria region. We went up 1 in Guam. And yeah, and all totaled, we are now at 78. America is at 79. And Germany's at 81 at the base. So obviously the Americans have massive bonus, but we got a bonus of 10. So we have 88, and since we spent everything, we have 88 bucks to spend. And we built our military base there in Calcutta, and we built one in the Philippines. Beyond that, we just added 2 more mechs and an artillery, 2 more mechs and an artillery, 2 more mechs and an artillery, and the Siamese guy, 2 subs, and a carrier with a naval fighter on there. It's a naval fighter. So extra legs on that guy. So this is how it looks now, and it'll be interesting to see the response. The CCP has nothing on the board right now, but like I said, I think they have 8 or 9 bucks, maybe even more, maybe 10. I think they might have a bonus, so they could be planting 3 boys down and charging forward again the following turn. But we'll see how everybody is doing after that. Okay, well, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, may the dice be with you more than they were with all these poor fellas. Woo! Bloodbath. On to the Soviet Union. Oh, you know what? Before we break, give you a little update. So here's Africa. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. Italy has closed the Med and the British fleet, which is that. Big monstrosity is there. They also built 3 Spitfires, not just fighters, but Spitfires who attack at a 7. And the Italian fleet, not quite as large, but definitely respectable in its own right, and bulking up Tobruk. So you get that uneasy standoff here between the two, and it'll be interesting to see who blinks first. Italians are trying to gobble up stuff in the Med, and they have a nice, healthy sub-base here. And 3 transports and a destroyer, so they are quite mobile. Up here in the Soviet Union, the enemy is at the gates. So the Russians here, they've got the remnants of a shock army. I think shocked army might be better. Looks like they're hightailing it back to Moscow, but they might turn and fight. This looks fairly writing on the wallish for the Germans, but the dice are the dice, and you never know. But it's going to be around, I think, around 65 to 45 units in favor of the Germans at that battle, and there's not much that can get over there to help the Soviets at this time. So we shall see what we see there. You can see Leningrad is now in German hands, and Stalingrad is likely to fall soon. A little bit of scorched earth going on. You see the orange tags. More scorched earth here on the Atlantic coast as the Germans prepare for the inevitable Allied onslaught, as the Allies now have some boats in the water here, and the Americans came and captured, steamrolled the poor Brazilians, unsuspecting Amazonians down here just minding their own business, and the Americans came down here and stole their boats. And so they can be heading back up any moment to capture other things that they would like. Liberia remains unfettered by Allied imperialism, and that's pretty much everything, folks. Yeah, the Allies have a good grip on the Middle East here, not likely to be pushed out anytime soon, so they've built a military base to crank out a little bit of stuff. Military bases, I think, were a great addition. It was something we came up with a few months ago, and we really like it. It just adds some flexibility to people to build in places that typically you would have trouble getting units to, and they become kind of dead zones on the board. Like nobody goes there because you can't do anything. This allows you to actually prosecute the war at a gentle pace, but you can still put units there. All right, thanks so much for watching, folks. That's Japan turned 5 on to the Soviet Union. Captain G and Eggman. Let's see what they're going to do.